DevensCards here, showing you a mail day haul. I got some nice cards coming in today. Some stuff from eBay, some stuff from Discord, some stuff from Instagram. I know my man Brady Cards hooked me up with a package, so I'm excited to open up that one and show you guys. Trying to rank out some videos more often. Once again, I'm going to stop for a second. I appreciate every single one of you who subscribe to me. I think I'm at 107 subscribers. It's crazy, man. Like, my goal for the whole year was to get 100, so I already exceeded that in June. So that's really cool. So I got to start pumping out more content for you guys. I'm also thinking about making another channel for gaming. I'm buying the college football game, like I'm sure most of you guys are doing. So I might rack out some gaming stuff. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in. But yeah, let's pop into the mail. That's why you guys are here. First card I picked up here is this Brandon Walter. If you guys follow baseball, he has been pitching very well actually for the Houston Astros. He is a kid that I just collect just because he's from the University of Delaware. So you guys know that my main college cards are some Michigan, but mostly Hawaii. And now I'm starting a little bit of a Delaware PC just because of them bumping for football. So I know I can start collecting some football cards when they drop, which is cool. But this is on-card auto. This is his first Bowman. I don't have this one. He doesn't have many autos out, but I definitely wanted to scoop up the first Bowman just because first Bowman is always cool, and it's an on-card auto. He's pitching today, so I'm definitely going to follow, and hopefully he does very well. Next two packages I got from the same seller, so I'm going to wait on those. Open up this one first. I always love this. I always love when people, I always love to see how different people package their cards. So I know the old school way is always just sending you a little card. So 'tis the season. I appreciate you. These are some just Delaware PC cards I was telling you about. We got a hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's really cool. These are Rich Gannon auto, or not Rich Gannon autos, Rich Gannon like rookie cards. And I also forgot that I picked up a Jeff Snyder. So let me pull this stuff out real quick and we'll talk about it. Like I said, for me, I always loved Michigan. Michigan was my first school that I really started to follow when I was in high school and playing football and stuff like that. Loved Chad Henne. Then, of course, I fell in love with like Denard Robinson and Devin Gardner and guys like that. But you know, at heart, I fell with Hawaii just because I was watching, you know, Colt Brennan and, you know, all those guys ball out, you know, on a Saturday night at like 8, you know, at midnight, you know what I mean? So it was always really cool. So that's why I scooped up this Jeff Snyder. He was a good little ball player. I didn't see him play just because this is an upper deck of 93. That's a cool little throwback uniforms. These are really cool. He was a nice little ball player, nothing too crazy. And then the reason why I followed Delaware is not just because I'm on the East Coast. It's also because Delaware was a school I really wanted to go to when I was in high school. It just never worked out. I didn't even apply, but it's one of those schools that I always like. So I definitely PC Joe Flacco. So you'll see some Joe Flacco stuff. I think that's what this big package is. I'm really PCing a ton of Flacco, so I'm just buying a bunch of his stuff. But this card's Rich Gannon. It's funny too because just like I said, just following Michigan, it's like, hey, it's the same colors almost. You know what I mean? But Delaware's been around a little bit longer. Rich Gannon, really cool. I always love getting the UD logo. I love that. Rich Gannon was a stud there, man. You know what I mean? And then of course in the league, he turned into the MVP one year, so that's really cool. Look at this ultra card. Nothing too crazy, just older cards that are really cool. You know what I mean? 91. I was one when it came out, and this is his like big rookie card. You know what I mean? The traded one. This is really cool. I just got a PSA 10 of this, but it was sucked because the slab came and it was broke. It was like a little chip on it. I mean, I'm not super anal about that, so it doesn't really affect me, but it still kind of sucks. You know what I mean? It just sucks that, you know, things like that happen. I'm not a butthurt type of guy when it comes to that because, like, as a seller, I get it, man. I get some crazy stuff, and I'm sure most of you guys do too, of how some of these buyers are. I get you buy, you know, you want the stuff that you know you buy and you want it in great condition, but it doesn't always work like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Little rant there. These next cards I got like a huge lot from some guy. He had a ton of Flacco stuff, and he had like a nice little deal where I think it was like maybe if you buy 3 or buy 4 or something like that, you get so many free. And he actually had a lot of Joe Flacco, so I definitely scooped up a good bit. And then I also picked up some other University of Delaware guys. Ben Patrick is a guy that I collect. I'm sure some of you guys have seen some of the stuff I picked up of Ben Patrick. And I also think I got some more Ravens cards. So this is a cool little haul, man. So I'm going to break everything down for you. Let me know in the comments how you guys been doing, though. You know, what are you guys picking up? Definitely let me know. Did you guys pre-order the college football game? If you did, I know the trailer just kind of popped out the other day. I know some people were underwhelmed with it, but I think it's dope. I can't wait for it. The deep dive I think for Dynasty is on Thursday. So once again, I'm pretty excited for that too, man. I can't wait for all that. But yeah, I got all these cards I think for like under $10, which is really cool because a lot of them are just PC stuff. So first Joe Flacco card I got here is the Topps Finest. I really like Top Finest. This is like a golder card, not numbered, but just really cool. Another Flacco is the Donruss Optic. Always love this image. I think it's really cool. Of 2016, little Flacco there. Then we got Certified. Like I said, some of these were just on a lot, so it's not like necessarily that I wanted it. This is year 2 for Flacco, so I thought that was cool. We got the Panini Player of the Day. I think that was a really cool looking card. We got here Topps Legends. Topps Legends. I don't even remember Topps Legends. I don't even know. Scared in that picture, but really cool with the white border. You know what I mean? This is from 2011. I also picked up this Threads. I think that was a cool looking card. This one was cool. I really like this one just because it is a little bit of gold. You know what I mean? The purple unis. Love the purple unis. This is also second year, so that's cool. Let me see here. I scooped up this Ben Patrick like I was talking about. Ben Patrick was a big tight end, man. He caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl for the Cardinals. I think that was the only spot in the NFL. I picked up the Star Rookies. This is really cool just because it's a rookie card of Flacco I didn't have. I also scooped up this Unparalleled Joe Flacco. That's a really cool looking card. I think that is also, no, it's 2017, so not second year. Picked up a Topps Chrome. This is cool. This is not a refractor. I know the refractors hold a little bit of money for this one, but that's cool. Just a nice little ad. Then I got this other Joe Flacco rookie. Like I said, you can't go wrong with Flacco rookies. I think that's really cool. The two big cards that I got from the lot, I really like this one. This is out of 150, red, 20-yard line, Bull edition. I love the glare on this one, man. The little rainbow foil in the back. This is one of the cards I really wanted out of the lot. And then another one too is this Gold Zone Ben Patrick out of 40. I think I have a couple of the parallels of the gold select there. I wish he had a better image, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? So that was a nice little lot that I scooped up. Like I said, you can't go wrong with all these cards for like under $10, and most of them are PC stuff. So when it comes to PC, a lot of times I just get that stuff off of Comp C. So when I kind of find something like that, and some of these dealers really have cool stuff. You know what I mean? So let's see here. This is a bigger package. Let's see. What did I get here? There's some like extra cards. I hope this isn't like a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. Okay, cool. So let's talk about this one. This is a college kid that I am prospecting. I got this slab, I think, for maybe $10. As I look over, I almost forgot another little Flacco that I got out of that lot. So I scooped up this Keontae Jenkins is a quarterback for FIU. He's going to be going into, I think, his third year. This is a Yellow Mojo CGC. Shout out to Gabby. Gabby been, buying some of the CGC slabs up. And I saw this. This was on auction. I got it for 99 cents with like $5 shipping. Got a 3. I think if he just balls out like he continues, I can definitely flip this into a nice little thing. And this seller kind of threw in some extras, which I always appreciate because I'm that guy. I don't know how you guys are, but when I sell, I always throw in extras. So he threw in some old school stuff. We got some Torrey Hall. We got a Mark Bolger. We got Nate Burleson, Corey Dillon. We got a little Tom Brady. Look at that, man. Just throwing in extra Tom Brady cards. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with that. A little Aaron Brooks. And then he threw in this Larry Johnson out of 100, which is really cool for just a free card because that's easy cards to maybe just sell and make some tiny little profit off of. You know what I mean? So you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, man, are you guys any believers in Keontae Jenkins? I know I'm definitely going to follow them a little bit more because they got Alex Perry from the University of Hawaii there. He's going to be one of the receivers. So, shout out to FIU. Hopefully they do very well. Last package I picked up here is from my guy Brady Cards. I'm always buying stuff off of him. He runs some crazy good sales every week on Instagram. So if you're not following him, make sure you go give him a follow. You know what I mean? I always pick up a nice little stack from him. He always throws in some cards, which I always appreciate. But let's talk about the cards that I actually did scoop up. So first card I picked up here is this Kyle Bowler. He was a quarterback for the Ravens. He went to the University of Cal. I scooped this up. This is just his jersey, 6 out of 99, which is really cool. This is uniform worn, so probably not game worn, but still a cool card anyway. Next card I picked up here is Malcolm Perry. Always root for the Navy Academy, Air Force, stuff like that. This is out of 150. He was a good little ball player. Next card I scooped up here was a really cool one, man. This Bernard Pierce, National Treasures, little part of, I'm guessing that's probably like some type of tag, the football on card auto. And this one is out of 15, which I thought was really cool. So I scooped that up. Nice little card here, Denard Robinson. I was talking about Michigan. I kind of have a good bit of Denard Robinson stuff. And I actually threw a deal at Brady. Man, I feel like it's probably a month or so ago to try to get this one. And we just kind of worked out a deal over time. Like I said, we always work out deals, which is really cool. And then last card I picked up here, a little dart throw, but Tommy DeVito on the zebra. I feel like I got this for a nice little profits or nice little deal, so I can make some type of a profit on it. I think DeVito still has some type of followers out there, so we'll see about that. But that's my haul. Once again, I appreciate you guys who like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you like that I picked up. And always and forever, stay blessed out there.